What's up, guys? Welcome to the latest edition of Andre the Man Show. I'm your host, Andre Morton, and Andre the Man Show is exclusively on the ATP network. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Rumble, where we have, as of now, we have Chill Time with TP, um, Tea Time, and also this show. And also another show coming called Under the Willow Tree. You can catch that show in the near future. You know, the host of that show, she's dealing with some ailments right now and stuff like that. And her co-host, he's on and off at times. So, just be patient with us. Hey, at least you got 3 bangers. So, well, 2. This one is not that good, but I'm trying. So, yeah. Before I get to what I'm gonna talk about today, I want to get a huge thank you and shout out to JB for inviting me and TP onto his show Tuesday evening. It was fun. I felt nervous at first, but over the course of time, I eased away, and fortunately, with my dumb ass, I was able to um, articulate my points because I'm not good at articulation. You know, getting to this space, you gotta be able to get your points across for people to understand, and also for you to be intellectually sound. So thank you again to JB, and because of you, man, we gained some subscribers, and also too, we're almost at 200 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you to all the guys that subscribe to the ATP network. By the way, if y'all don't know, we had one guest that asked, "What is the ATP network?" Oh, the ATP network was formerly known as Andre and Ty Peasant Network. Shout out to Marty B for the idea. It makes more sense because saying Andre and Ty Peasant Network is a lot of words, kind of like RBN. It's Revolutionary Blackout Network, but people say RBN. So, or you can say ATPN for Andre and Ty Peasant Network. So yeah, that's what the HTTP network is now. And also too, y'all, yeah, I thought I was gonna be better, get better at this, but obviously, I'm depressed. Just I don't think I did good on the JB interview. I think I botched it. TP, she did great. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. Y'all see me dancing and laughing and stuff, but deep down inside, I'm in the pits of hell. So, oh man. So, yeah, I'm coping. I'm coping for Ty Peasant. I'm coping for the ATP network, man. I could just easily deactivate my Twitter. Just crawl into my bed and just crawl and swallow. Just literally. So yeah, I ain't gonna get into all that. That's what y'all not here for. I'm gonna get to my topics. So are we going to talk about today, is Cornell West Jill Stein beef. Oh my goodness gracious. You know, um, I'm gonna get more into that. And Van Jones crying for Biden. Oh God. Oh, Van Jones, man. What happened to the 1992, 93 Van Jones? Like, bring that back, man. I'm just so sick of black people doing this shit for the white man, man. Like, come on, bro. Joe Biden is a blatant racist. Like, don't you see? Oh, he sees, but he just an opportunist. There's always those people, who make other black folks look bad. Shout out to Too Raw for TV. He's on YouTube. Subscribe to him if you're not. He says that or Town Business. I think it was Too Raw. He said that you know white folks think black folks are like Van Jones, and that's a fucking lie. I'm definitely not like that. I'm pretty sure the reason why people are following me on Twitter is because of my pro-black tweets. So yeah, people show their ass. Shout out to Savage Sav saying that. People really do show their ass. So yeah, man. I'm finna get into this Van Jones topic here. Video. Shout out to Status Coup for this video. You know, I'm cool with Jordan Sheridan. I think I'm in a group chat with him, which is crazy. But yeah, so yeah, he interviewed both Jill Stein and Cornell West. Um, I guess to talk about let's come together and all that stuff. But man, Cornell West implicates that Jill Stein is a racist. And I'm like, what? Like Willow be doing what? So I'm finna share my screen with you guys, and I'm finna watch this a part of this YouTube video. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing because I gotta work out. So um, hopefully that helped with my depression. So um, yeah, give me a second. Uh, yeah, I think this is at the 11:31 mark. So um, it's crazy, man. Here we go, guys.
He should drop out so that the third party left could be unified and you are on more ballots objectively.
So let me say, I don't believe in telling people they can't run. So I would not say that. Okay. What I would say is, would you please think strategically here and take a look at France and how we actually beat back the fascist threat? I think it's really important.
Oh, she talking about the left in France came together to defeat the extreme right-wing party or something, I think.
Important to look at that. I would love personally to hold a conference and have progressives come together and not.
You know what, man? That'd be a great idea. All leftists, independent media leftists, progressives, even just regular progressives, we need this, man. We need to come together. The right comes together. Why the left can't come together? Oh, I know what it is. What I see on Twitter all the fucking time, which is fucking disheartening. Infighting.
Not just the candidates, but other progressives as well. And let's brainstorm strategy. Let's brainstorm genocide. There are 1 million people, according to the World Food Program, up to 1 million people who are going to die in the next month from this genocide. Do we just want to have a symbolic campaign, or do we really want to ratchet up the pressure on empire? Because you don't have to win the race in order to win the issue. Simply by being a strong, unified campaign, being on the ballot, none of us can afford to either get on the ballot or to defend ourselves against the limitless deep pockets of the Democrats to come after us legally and throw us off the ballot. So our only hope.
Man, in North Carolina, Matthew Hoh, I think about that. The Democrats, man. This was the Democratic Party. They always say the Republicans are the bad guys. Republicans are the bad guys. But when the Democrats were the ones that tried to throw Matthew Hoh out the ballot in North Carolina, they are running for independent. So, yeah, Democrats is just as complicit as Republicans. Like, this is just common knowledge at this point. But I just had to throw that in there.
Hope, our only hope for 1 million people who are under attack right now, who've been tortured for 9 months, have been absolutely living hell. The only hope.
I'd like to add to that too. This started way before October 7th, though, just, for context.
For them is for us to assert maximum pressure in this election. And I think every candidate who says that they want to stop genocide needs to think strategically about how we actually do that. If we have a voice which is on the ballot across the country, then we cannot be locked out by the media. But if we're not on the ballot across the country, they will lock us out. We will not have a word in edgewise in this election. It will proceed.
I give a shout out to the PSL, that's Claudia Dela Cruz and Karina's party. Actually, they getting on ballots in multiple states. My state in particular, that I live in, Louisiana, and the state I'm currently in now, Mississippi, she on the ballot there, which is awesome. So yeah, y'all, I think the reason why the Demo dummies or the Republicans probably didn't knock them off the election because they see them as a nobody, to be honest with you. Which is sad, but you never know if the media then block Karina and Claudia out, maybe she could reach 5%. But you know what's better though? Again, you know what? I'm gonna let the video play. Then I'll get to what I gotta say later.
As though everything is fine in Israel and in Gaza. It will not get the time of day. So I think it's really important for people to put aside their personal ambitions and to really take a good hard look. I think this is hard for any candidate to do, which is why this shouldn't just be among candidates. In my view, this should be about the progressive community coming together.
Personal ambition, I dare her use that kind of language. Personal
ambition. Oh, Cornell. I don't think she's talking about you being arrogant, dude. I think what Stein is saying is that everybody has a little bit of an ego, which is true. People have egos, like even on Twitter. People with thousands, tens of thousands of followers, they have egos too. But you know, you can't if you online to speak truth to power, in particular like Twitter, or even Facebook, Facebook. But you know, those two platforms, man, you can't worry about who likes your retweets or how many retweets and likes you got. That doesn't matter because people most likely to see it, they just ain't gonna interact with it anyway. So, and back to Cornell, you know, I don't see how he didn't get into how she was racist. Like Cornell, you can't accuse somebody of being a racist without having some sort of evidence or something, man. Like, come on, man, this don't make you look good at all, dude.
No ambition. What is she talking about?
And if people don't know, I interviewed Dr. Stein, who's obviously running for the Green Party nomination. She didn't outright say you should drop out, but she did insinuate that, you know,
but she said put personal ambition aside and drop out. Who does she think she is? She doesn't think she has personal ambition. She said explicitly her addiction to running for election. The Green Party itself, given its wonderful history that I support in many ways, but it's never been fundamentally committed in fighting the legacy of white supremacy and its connection to Cap. It's done some wonderful things. It got wonderful people.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. Look, every party isn't perfect. You know, shout out to I keep shouting out to LDBC, but that's who I watch personally. Shout out to Town Business for saying this. He said this a few weeks ago. He shared the news about Kamala Harris dropping out, and he said the same thing. He said, Cornell, my thing is, if you want to fight white supremacy, maybe you should have formed a unity ticket with Jill Stein, and everybody come together, Claudia and Karina too, and then when y'all have those meetings, then you know. Talk about it. Say, hey, the Green Party need to be better on fighting white supremacy instead of accusing somebody of being racist. Like, come on, man. Yeah, the Green Party isn't perfect. The Green Party has issues. Every fucking party has fucking issues, especially the duopoly. Oh Lord, do I have to get into that? No, but like, come on, man. Like, this is sad, man. I ain't even got deep into what Cornell was got to say, but I've seen this before. But oh man, that's why I say like I said on JB's interview, man, the end goal is not electoralism. It can't be electoral politics. This is why on your screen right here, the beefs. It can't be the end goal.
In my experience with her arrogance, her condescension, her haughtiness, reeking of racist sensibility that I could go into.
Go into it then, Cornell. Why you ain't go into it, man? What's the evidence, man? I mean, oh, jeez. Come on, Cornell. Come on, man.
That I've refused to go into up till now. I got all kinds.
You can't say racial instability and you're not going into it. Like you ain't gotta give us every detail about it, the situation, but give us a summary or something. Like, that don't make any fucking sense. Like, come on, man.
Kind of details on that in
Well,
relation
we
to
got
Green Party and my campaign, brother. I can
we
tell you that, right?
we
But I'm not gonna go into that right
we
now.
got a little time if you want to share
No,
anything
no, I just
specific.
want the
Yeah, even Jordan said, like, hey, like, you can't can't accuse nobody of being racist.
people to know. I want the people to know she needs to quit lying on me too. If you're gonna have fascist lies and you're gonna have the Democratic Party lies, I don't need the Green Party lies either.
Was there something?
What the deal? Wait. Hold on. What the Green Party lying about you for, Cornell? I mean, what the lies is? I just want to know. I think the people want to know. Oh, come on, man.
During your experience with the Green Party that made you think that they're not serious about
Well,
racial
it was
equality? Or
it was more a personal thing of a certain disrespect in the use of the Green Party's apparatus as a way of my campaign being a vehicle for the mobilization of their petitions and the fights over trying to get access to the signatures once we got it and the spending of the money and so forth and so on. No, I don't want to go into all the details. I've held off all this time. She continues to lie about me. I don't like that. I don't like lies. I don't care if
What is she lying to you about, man? All she said that every third party that's on the left need to put their sacrifice their political ambitions, come together and form a uniparty ticket. That's all she said. She never. I didn't. I mean, maybe I'm deaf. Maybe I can't hear good. I didn't hear her going off on you, Cornell. I mean, nobody's perfect. Jill Stein not perfect. I get that. Nobody's perfect, but I'm just saying, like, if you again, I keep repeating myself. That's what people with autism do. If you going to accuse somebody of being a racist, you got to back it up, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. You supposed to be a Christian too. Like, I'm not judging your Christianity. I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Principle.
come from a Jill Stein of the Green Party. I don't care if it comes from a Trump of the Republican Party. I don't care if it comes from a Kamala Harris of the Democratic Party. Lies are lies, and they're tied to ways in which we can get at the truth and justice. And the thing is, somehow I'm the one that needs to drop out and tell Sister Melina Abdullah, my vice presidential running mate, that she ought not to be, and I be a VP for Jill Stein, please.
Jill Stein never said who be the president and who be the vice president. Like, that's why it's called communication. Like, for example, I work with Ty Peasant, Marty B, Willow, False Dicot, and the new guy named Monk. Like, that's like me just doing whatever the fuck I want to do, changing the logo, um, just posting anything. I can't do that. I got to communicate with them, make sure it's cool with them. Oh yeah, can't forget the publicist Travis. Oh Lord, K. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, maybe you be the president, Cornell. Knowing Jill Stein, just knowing who she is, she probably won't even be president. Maybe it'll be you and your vice president. Then, everybody comes together. Everybody serves a part in the administration. Like, what? Oh, boy.
That is so pathetic and ridiculous and ludicrous.
And how would you answer? Because you're not someone who's accused of, being egomaniac or, some type of grifter.
Listening to her, right. You would think that. You see,
how would you answer what the main mission of your campaign is? Because obviously it's an uphill climb to win. What do you see, being that it's not for you some vanity project? What are you hoping to get out of this campaign?
What we're hoping to get out of the campaign is three things, brother. One is to keep alive a legacy of truth-telling and justice-seeking. Second, some organizational capacity that is able to live after. The Green Party's had 35 years for that. And we're able to get almost as many states as them, and I just started just a few months ago, right?
Well, he claimed that he got many states as them, but I looked at some stuff before I got on here, and I don't know about that. I mean, I'm not lying. I'm not accusing him of lying. I'm just saying, like, after you left the Green Party, dude, like you just went into limbo, and also too, shout out to Do Dissonance. I think he was in New York. Yeah, Do Dissonance lived in New York. He was in New York at a rally, dude, and I didn't see many people like, like, okay, but you own a lot of ballots as him. I think the Green Party own 48 ballots. 48 states on the ballot. Like, hell, even the PSL is on a few dozen states. So, man, this is a mess, man. It's a mess.
And third, the most important thing is to live a life of integrity and honesty and decency, so that in fact young people and older folk will be able to say that these folk did hold on and attempt to tell the truth. That's why when my dear brother Daruba called, and he just turned 80 years old, with Brother Kalanji facilitating this for United Front, I'm all for United Front. With any
Well, if you for a United Front, then CORNELL, then come together with Jill Stein and Claudia and Karina and there was another person running too. JB mentioned in the show. Damn, I gotta do better at this stuff. But all of y'all need to come together, man, and form a uniparty ticket. That's all she's saying, dude. That's all she's saying. To come together, you got to sacrifice. For example, like in the NBA, like if two superstars come together, both of them average 30 points per game. Obviously, when you come together, you got to, depending on the coach, depending on the role players. Um, Usually there's a third guy. Most likely he's a good role player, but your number's going to go down. Maybe instead of averaging 30 points per game, you average 25 points per game. Hell, you still getting your numbers. It's just you're not getting them MVP like numbers. But if the end goal is to win a championship, hell, I'd rather win a championship than average 30 points per game. Like, come on, CORNELL, man. Now you the one that's signing the arrogant one, dude. Now you saying, oh yeah, I want to come together, but I want to bite. Like, tell us what Jill Stein said, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, this is fucking ridiculous, man. Now I'm getting pissed.
anybody. It could be Sister Claudia, it could be the Green Party, it could be the Revolutionary Communist Party, whatever. But a United Front is different than asking somebody in one party to drop out and join us.
She didn't say that. See, now you putting words into Jill Stein's name. I mean, putting words in her mouth. She didn't say drop out. She didn't say drop out. She just saying as an idea to come together. Like, what is up, man? Like, damn.
Us. No, please. Please.
And,
I'm too old. I've been black for too long to hear that from somebody like Jill Stein. You see.
Whoa, is he insinuating that he ain't gonna do what a white woman tell him to do? Oh wow, yeah, this is a beef. This is a beef, guys. This is a fucking beef. There's no doubt about that.
Just to be fair to her, you're not accusing her of being racist. You're just saying that there were things that went on that in your experience at the Green Party that were not simpatico with a party serious about racial issues.
That's right. I think that's a fair sense of, but I mean, whether you draw an inference or not is up to you. But I like the way you characterize that.
Well, it's a serious accusation.
Well, at least but yeah. So you saying she's not racist? Like, make it make sense. Jeez.
So I want to make sure we're
no, I'm just talking, and we're talking about, when you're talking about personal experiences, that's very different than whether one's an anti.
So wait, you saying her actions were racist? She didn't call you anything like a racist trope, just her actions? Okay.
Racist in terms of various structures and institutions.
Right.
Remember, guys, Jill Stein, I don't think Jill Stein wants to go on a run. I think she thought CORNELL was going to run in the Green Party, and she'll be like his, I think she was like an interim campaign advisor or something like that. Like, Jill Stein wasn't even going to even run. Like, we got to realize, like, Jill Stein is 70-something years old. She's old as my auntie, so, yeah, like, age, I mean, she still get around great. She's got great mental faculties, are great. But yeah, like running these campaigns is hard as hell. You going state to state, town to town, talking to different people and all that stuff. Like, it's not easy. Yeah, it's hard on a 40-year-old body. No, damn near a 70-year-old person. Like,
Green Party has a long history of being anti-racist. You wouldn't have Bruce Dixon in there. You wouldn't have a Jomo Baraka in there without that. But I'm talking
right,
about my personal experience. And
right,
personal experience is not the only context, but it's a crucial one if you're going to form solidarity. You have to have trustworthiness. You have to
Absolutely.
have reliability when you have
And let me
any kind.
and let me ask you, because obviously she's making the point, or she's claiming that she's the only anti-genocide progressive candidate that's going to be on the ballot in almost every state. You're saying that you envision being on at least 30 to 35 states, if I hear you right. How many ballots are you officially on now, and how certain are you that you would be on at least 30 to 35 ballots, state ballots?
At the moment, we have, of course, see, we've got a number of very rich relations with smaller parties, the Aurora
Right.
Party in Alaska, the United Citizens Party, which is all black party in South Carolina.
I'm gonna stop here due to time constraints. But yeah, man, it's sad. This is just sad. um, like they could have, if if she didn't use racial tropes against you. You said your personal experiences with the Green Party wasn't great. Then my thing is, Cornell, I'm not accusing you of lying because I don't know. I mean, I'm just sitting up watching. I'm watching, but like at least y'all could come together on the phone or come together in person and talk it out, man. Um, like us lefties look up to you guys. You two guys in particular, like y'all been around a long time spreading truth to power, and now you hearing this and you thinking to yourself like, this is gonna push this makes third parties weaker and weaker because the system and the average person think the third parties are a joke as it is, and then two people with high red name recognition can't come together, like can't sacrifice their egos. Well, in particular, Cornell West, even Jill Stein, like you gotta sacrifice. Like you got to sacrifice, man. The left is just not unified, and it's sad, man. It fucking depresses me. It does. It really depresses the fuck out of me. Oh man. With genocide going on, with food prices going up, with people still making poverty wages, man. At least two biggest names, like at least those two, Karina, Claudia, and the other guy too. At least all of them could come together and for one ticket. Like it'll be Biden. I mean, not Biden. Trump, Camilla, and then the uniparty ticket. Imagine they'll surpass 5%. Oh, and also too, before I get to crying Van Jones, it sound like Trump now, crying Van Jones. Um, man, would the left ever come together? Like everybody on the left, all these factions on the left, man. It's just, oh man, that's why, man, but anyway, I ain't gonna get to all that. I'm finna get to the next video I want to talk about. I screen capped this from CNN site. Van Jones, man, Van Jones is a sad dude, man. He a sad dude. Oh yeah, guys, shameless plugs too. Our publicist Kay, he doing a great job so far. He got me through that JB interview. Without him, man, probably would be stuttering and looking like a damn fool. But but anyway, on the bottom of your ticket here, here's his cash app, capital IbaraEleven. He's struggling financially, man. He's working full time, but you know the wages just ain't paying. The wages just ain't cutting it for him. So just slide him a few dollars, man. Anything helps. He's a very cool dude, and also to the CEO of the ATP Network, TP. Don't donate to her Cash App as well. Liz4285, and also to at the end of this episode, I'm going to pull up her GoFundMe. About to wrap it up. We're at $205. Guys, just $45 to go. I'm surprised that the fundraiser was this successful because so many people just craps on mutual aid, man, because of one or two people that decide to be evil motherfuckers and scam. It's just a shame. People just let one action deter them. Somebody said this. Hell, if everybody felt this way, hell, there wouldn't be no mutual aid organization. So, it's just a damn shame. So, okay, y'all. Now I'm finna get to CRYIN Van Jones, man. CRYIN Van Jones. It's a damn shame. Oh man. I got a lot to say. I'm not monetized yet, so I could cuss a little bit more. Once I get monetized, have to be the censored Andre. So I might do what Too Raw and Ticket TV do and make a Patreon. I'm doing this myself. So yeah. If you don't like me cussing a lot, I would suggest just watch this yourself. It's on YouTube. Oh dear God, help us.
Keep us updated on what you're learning about this. We also have Van Jones joining us. He is CNN's senior political commentator and a former Obama administration official. And Van, obviously, you and I were talking a lot about this dynamic and how this was ultimately going to play out when we were covering the Republican convention in Milwaukee last week. And with this news, this entire campaign has just upended itself.
Yeah, there's a lot of political stuff. The Democratic Party is a family. At the end of the day, this is a family matter. Joe Biden's body may not be as strong as it used to be. His language skills may not be as sharp as they used to be.
Let me say this. It might not be as strong as it used to be. The dude is a walking fucking zombie, Van Jones. The dude look like he's 1 foot into the fucking grave in the debate, man. I don't know what kind of medication they gave him before the debate. You one of the few that say he had a cold. People have colds all the time, don't have lack of energy like that. Yeah, the man's old, but damn, like that dude, like one step and he's like he donezo guy. Like holy fucking shit.
His heart is as big as ever. His heart is as big and as true and as strong. And this is the difference between a politician and a leader. He
strong heart. What the fucking fuck? A strong heart. The way he looked, that heart like he's about to say, I'm tired. I done ran my race. I gotta watch what I say over here. But holy shit, like, damn. How much is the DNC paying you in watermelon biscuits, Van Jones? I just, them hot butter biscuits, man. I bet they had the butter on top, they had the syrup on the motherfuckers, shit. You put them in the microwave, you know how the microwave melt the butter and the syrup, stream down the biscuit, boy. I bet DNC said, you get on CNN and do a jig for us, and for the dimmer dummies of Biden, we'll give you those biscuits for a lifetime. Oh man, people probably think I'm racist, but I don't know.
He made a selfless decision, and people are heartbroken. Even people who are pushing for this to happen. It's kind of like when your grandpa, you got to take the keys, and everybody, you got to take his keys, you got to take his keys, you got to, and he's fighting, and everybody's so frustrated, and then you finally get the keys back, and then you just cry, because this is somebody that you love, this is somebody that you care about, this is somebody who.
Oh Lord.
Was there for you. This is somebody you wouldn't be here without him, and you had to take something from him. Now, this is not look. This politics is politics.
Somebody got beat up for Joe Biden. That damn Joe Biden. I love him so much. He gave me a job. He said, boy, you better, boy, I pick you to work for me. Jay said, hey, Yeah, Mr. Mastermind. You got no biscuit, well, for me. Holy shit, man. And yeah, you know what? I got a story to tell y'all. My grandma, she died in 2008. God rest her soul. She's one of the best people in my life. But anyway, my mama took the keys from her, and long story short, my grandma found an axe, I guess my granddad had around the house, and she didn't hurt mama, but she sure hurt that door. So yeah, man, yeah. Older people, when they get a certain age, man, they get cranky. I just say that.
But this is a human moment for one of the great humans in America. This is a huge moment for him, for his family, for all of us who love him, for all of us who wanted him to get across the finish line. But if you're a young person watching this, this is leadership. This is patriotism.
No, it's not. The donors told Biden they're gonna freeze his money. He ain't had no choice. Yeah, he ain't have no fucking choice. They froze his money. They froze him out. The big donors, man. The donors told Biden to step down, not nobody else.
This is what it means to put the country first, and put the party first, and put the cause first. When your arm gets tired, you let...
I hate when motherfuckers, dimmer dummies say this. The party comes first. I thought the people come over the party. Like, fuck the party. I thought the party was supposed to help the people. Fuck that party. Like Michael Jordan said, fuck them kids. No, I say, fuck that party.
Somebody else finish pitching the game. That's what Joe Biden has done, and he's done that for all of us. And so I just want to say, I don't know who's going to be the VP, the non-VP. I don't know anything about politics. I just know that I love this man. I care about this man. It was painful every day to sit up here and talk about him like he's just some problem for the party. Wait till we get to the convention. You're going to see people crying, standing, screaming.
Man, people ain't studying Joe Biden like that, man. Are you fucking serious? Even that conservative Democrat that was on MSNBC a few weeks ago said that hell, nobody voted for Joe Biden because he's the chosen one. Hell, they wanted him because he could beat Bernie Sanders. Well, Obama actually beat Bernie Sanders because he got Amy Klobuchar and Pete Buttigieg to drop out, and it had.
And I've said this over and over again. Joe Biden was not picked in 2020 because he was the only person who could beat Trump. He was picked because he was the only person that could beat Bernie Sanders, rightly or wrongly. And by the way, for the Sanders fans out there, I'm not judging, but that conclusion was made, okay? Oh my gosh, coming out of Nevada, Bernie Sanders is going to be the nominee. And people, just like they are now, back then said, yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So they were looking for an alternative. And tip of the hat to Joe Biden, he had the record. 8 great years as vice president.
Elizabeth wanted to stay in to divide the vote. Which is why in the first segment I said that all the third party candidates should form a unity ticket, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, nobody gonna be crying. Your ass gonna be there crying and shit. You gonna have a big old box of Kleenex right beside you. Joe Biden, Joe Biden, I love Sam. Hey, your biscuit, boy. Oh yeah. Hell, holy fucking shit. Man, I want to fucking scream and cuss, but I can't.
Screaming, cheering. He may not get a chance to talk for 10 minutes. We finally get a chance to put our arm around this guy. He did the right thing for this country.
I'll put my arm around the racists. Oh, no, Joe Biden. Like that dude on the Django. Samuel L. Jackson played on Django. Joe Biden. I love him. Oh, God. That cackling Camilla Harris, Lord. He told me that the doors. Wait for this other guy at the end, y'all. It's fucking crazy.
You did the right thing for this party. All of us are going to be in this situation someday, and I hope that we take a moment to honor this man and to love this man. I love Joe Biden. I
don't love Joe. I don't love racists, man. I don't love people that work with segregationists. I don't love people that make it hard for you, make it impossible for you to bankrupt your student loans. I don't love people that still have drilling permits. I don't love people that wrote the crime bill. I don't hate them because And I don't hate him. I just don't like the actions. So yeah, I don't love Joe Biden.
Appreciate what he's done, and a lot of people are heartbroken today. Even if it's the right thing, it's still just horrible.
Well, and Van, I mean, on that point, which is a great point that I think resonates with a lot of people, of the personal nature of a decision like this. We often talk about things in a harsh political lens of who's going to fare better, what this looks like. I mean, I also have to imagine what it's been like the last 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks since that debate, to see, what the reporting has been behind the scenes of Democrats who wanted him to get out. On Friday night, the reporting was that he was seething over, seeing big allies of Pelosi come out and call on him to get out, even upset to a degree with his former running mate, President Obama. And just to see, what he personally has witnessed and these calls from his long time.
Dude, everybody seen you had one foot into the grave. Like, dude, the damage is done. And then those other interviews you did with, what's his name, George Stephanopoulos, and you still did bad, and your gaffes at an all-time high and all that shit. Oh, man. This is, you know what? Joe Biden is Trump 2.0. This is an egotistical motherfucker. Joe Biden is an egotistical motherfucker. That's what it is. See, ego, man, getting in the way of his finally coming to terms that your brain ain't working. And Jill Biden ain't worth a goddamn shit either. If she really loved that man, she probably doing the same thing Hillary Clinton doing. Just married Bill. She married Bill for power. She married Joe Biden for power too. You just had to tell the fucking truth around here. No bullshit.
Time allies, people who certainly praise his legacy, but said, it's time for this decision to be made.
But have we all gone through this with our own family members? Like, yeah, he's hurt, he's pissed. A lot of us wouldn't have careers. I wouldn't have a career without Joe Biden. Joe Biden picked me out of the puppy pile.
Joe Biden picked me out the puppy pile because I'm the one that cooned the most. I cooned the most, hardest for Joe Biden. Oh, God. I said, hey, Master Biden, I do whatever you want. Hey, you have me to shine your shoes, Master. Hey. This is, wow. Wow, man. I tell you I'm an entertainer, man. I ain't got the intellect as a Thai peasant or Willow, so yeah, man. This is my job. I just call this bullshit for what it is. This is a coon fest right now, man.
Person that everybody says you work for Barack Obama. No, I worked for Joe Biden when I was in the administration. I was on his middle class task force. All of us have known that embrace. All of us have gotten those phone calls and those cards when bad things have happened to us. So that's a family. That's what it is. He's hurt now. He feels let down. He feels that his friends turned on him. In the full.
Who gives a fucking shit? I mean, I'm not voting Democrat nor Republican. I don't think you should either. But like the writing's on the wall. Your brain is gush. It's goop. You done, man. Hell, the donors said they're gonna stop donating to your campaign. Y'all love that money. That money, the love of money root all evil. See, I love some money. That money flow stopped. You had to drop out.
Fullness of time, he'll recognize that it was done out of love and as loving a way as possible. But at the end of the day, some people, and I don't want to mention any names and ruin this day, but some people will back their leader no matter what.
Trump.
Some people, they don't care how many people this man has hurt and how many laws he's broken, no matter how many bad things he's done. That's our leader. We're going to back him no matter what. But this part.
Just say Trump. You know what? Who said this? Somebody said this. The media is going very easy on Trump. Like, you look at the articles, man. Like, wow. Like, boy, Trump just got an easy cruise to victory. Kamala is the presumptive nominee. People don't like her. People making coconut tree songs out of her. It's a mess. Yeah. Just by the way, just get a nomination to Trump at this point. Just give it to him,
Party is not like that. This is not a cult. This is a political organization.
A cult? Oh, it's a cult. I be on TikTok talking about Joe Biden, and the old cult, Van Jones, called me a fucking Trump supporter. Yeah, so, yeah, it's a cult. And also, too, I know they banned TikTok, but TikTok ain't no fucking innocent place. It's just cultists over there, like it's cultists on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. It's cultists everywhere. Like, I just never get that. But I know why, because young people are waking up.
And we believe in these principles. And if somebody is sick, if somebody can't do it, there's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. If somebody can't do it, that's okay. And what you see with the Joe Biden, yeah, everything was falling apart around him, but he could have stuck it out. There were people in this party who wanted.
This guy is serious as two left shoes. Oh my God. Oh my God. He could have stuck it out. He probably wouldn't even make it to November, you Sambo coon ass nigga. Yeah, I said nigga. Can't have told y'all, man. This fucking clown, man. Oh my God. Oh lordy. Could have stuck it out. Oh God. Damn. I think the establishment would say something like this. Just a typical white establishment, but this coon ball head ass Negro. Oh dear God.
Want him to stick it out. There are people in this party right now who are mad that he didn't stick it out. Don't act like it was all.
Dude, this dude has no can't even think of the word right now. Like Trump got. Like people don't like Joe Biden, dude. They just vote for him because they don't like Trump. Like they'll vote for a fucking dog with a D on it because they don't like Trump. Trump derangement syndrome within this blue MAGA coat is insane. Like
all on one side. It wasn't about the donors. It was about, could this man hold together all of us anymore? And when
it was about the donors. When you have Nancy Pelosi come out and say that, yeah, you need to step down. Yeah, the donors came to her and said, Miss Pelosi, we love you and we love Joe Biden, but he's fucking us up. And the crazy thing about the donors is either if Kamala Trump wins, they still win because they're the billionaires, but yeah. So I guess, it's all about to the donors which one was sent for them the most. That's what it is.
When he realized he couldn't, he did the right thing and he passed the baton. That is leadership. Pelosi did the same thing with Hakeem Jeffries. That's leadership. That's responsibility. That's what America's supposed to be about. I love Joe Biden. You have people on both sides of the fight in the party who are crying right now, who can't believe it right now. This is not a normal time, y'all. This isn't just politics. This is a moment in time to honor someone who for 50 years put this country first and sacrificed and sacrificed and sacrificed.
Sacrifice what? Sacrifice putting black people in jail for a little gram a kilo or something like time in to say. The dude got 50-year sentence for that, for a drug sentence, a black guy. Yeah, he sacrificed so he could lock up the most vulnerable people in the fucking country, the most oppressed. Yeah, that's a sacrifice. Yeah.
And sacrificed and sacrificed. And today, he's sacrificed again. That's Joe Biden. I love Joe Biden. This country should get around Joe Biden.
Oh, Lord. The country should get around Joe Biden. He hug him tight that night, yeah. Oh, Van Jones. Oh, my God, man. If you know what? This is better than an SNL skit, man. Holy shit. Like, you'd think this would be a Saturday Night Live skit? Oh, man, this was on live TV less than 2 weeks ago. Holy shit.
And help our president through these last few months.
Jamal Simmons, you worked in that administration as well. I wonder what you make of how Van just laid out what a personal decision this was for President Biden to make after facing these calls for 3 weeks now, sustained calls from his own party. And obviously, you worked with him, you worked with Vice President Harris. I wonder what you make of that.
Yeah, listen, as I started out, it's a very sad day. I have heard both Van's sentiments and feel them, right? I mean, there's nothing I found after the assassination attempt last Saturday, when Joe Biden went on television to tell us what was happening. I know people had different feelings. I felt a little easier about it, right? Knowing that Joe Biden was in charge, because here's somebody.
Yeah, see, yeah. He said you felt easier. Basically, he said, I don't give a fucking shit. I love VP Harris. See, I heard he said he'll form Jamal Simmons. I heard that this cornball head nigga before. Former communication director for VP Harris. Yeah. Yeah. Of course he won't VP Harris. Watch what he gonna say. I ain't gonna get to it now. I ain't gonna spoil the video, but here you go, man. What can you say about these Sambos, man? Like, what else?
Who was going to be willing to put the American public first and not just his own political needs, not just.
Man, these politicians ain't studying the American people. They don't like the American people. They think the American people are dumb-ass, ignorant-ass people. They don't know nothing. But since they've been in TikTok, they believing more now that Americans are woken up. They don't want Americans that woke up. That's why they banned TikTok. They serve the donors. At the end of the day, it's all about what the donors want. Donors don't want a $15 minimum wage because you know why? Because their profits will go down. They profit margins will go down. So even now, $50 minimum wage is a joke. According to a lot of statistics, you need $25 minimum wage. So, man, just it's sad.
Do what he thought was best for him. And listen, we can try to make this not about politics, and Van, I'm with you. This is a day for Joe Biden. But on the other side of this coin is a guy who is the antithesis of Joe Biden. Right, who's completely about Donald Trump, completely about putting himself first. So I think as we think about
Joe Biden too, Joe Biden still want to run, even though he knows inside his brain ain't working no more. He know it. Before let's not do this. Both Joe Biden and Donald Trump are alike a lot of ways. Like, come on, man. Especially on the border, Joe Biden is just as hawkish on the border as Trump is. Hell, I think Joe Biden is even more hawkish than Trump. Oh, God. Let me continue.
As we think about President Biden, all of us who know him and those of us who worked for him, like Van, really feel an incredible sense of loss. At the same time, this is going to help the Democratic Party finish Joe Biden's job, which is the point of what it was he was running for, which is to keep Donald Trump out of the office and to make America a better place that includes more people and has more opportunity for people. And I think that Kamala Harris is going to do a good job doing that. Let me just say this about her. I worked with her every single day. I met with her every single day. I talked to her on the phone just about every single day when I was there.
You probably, you just a bootlicker to Kamala Harris. This the same Kamala Harris that like multiple of her staff quit because she's a toxic motherfucker. But he won't get into that though. Of course not, right?
This is a woman who has great public values. She knows what she's in the game fighting for. She's fighting for people who are being left behind, people who are being left out.
No, she's not. Oh, God. And also, too, I'm so sick of the same people that hate Joe Biden, but like Kamala Harris. Like, what in the fuck is wrong with you people, man? Like, Joe Biden, Jesus. Joe Biden, oh, Lord, not Joe Biden, fuck. Kamala Harris would do the same shit Joe Biden done. Only difference, she'll drop bombs on babies' heads just like Joe Biden did. Just only except she's black and Asian. People forgot that and when Kamala was in the Senate, she identified herself as Asian American. Like, she didn't identify as black at first. People literally forgot that. I didn't forget because hell. Shout out to my guy on YouTube, Town Business. He brought it up. So yeah.
She's been a prosecutor her whole life. I think that she is uniquely built for a moment. We've got a candidate who's got 34, felony convictions to go out and prosecute him every day. She's somebody who I think has an incredible ability to go out and inspire people and to get them excited about her. I remember seeing little girls. One of the reasons I went to work for the vice president was because I have a daughter. And I remember thinking that I wanted my daughter to have the same kind of model for her life that my son has when he thinks about Barack Obama. And I remember seeing little girls grab her by the hand and look at her.
Let me say this. Like Stephen A. Smith said, put the damn camera on me right now. Yeah, boy, I'm heated this morning, boy. Woo! You know what? I'm so sick and tired of people. People just do this. of looking at politicians like they fucking celebrities. Politicians are not fucking celebrities. They're supposed to help the people. They're supposed to govern for the people. They are public servants. They're not fucking Taylor Swift or Beyonce. Why do we do this? Why do we do this, man? And your little girl on Jamal Sullivan, she should be like Angela Davis or Margaret Kimberly, or your son should be like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or Fred Hampton. Not like Kamala Harris. I don't want your daughter to be a black face for white supremacy, dropping bombs on innocent Palestinian heads. No. They supposed to be public service, not fucking celebrities. Shit.
Like she's Superwoman, like she's Wonder Woman. I remember seeing older women who many of them didn't agree with her politically. They grab her by the hand and they have tears in their eyes and they'd say, "I never thought I'd see the day that a woman."
See, grab her by the hand. Oh Lord, Kamala. I want to be on the coconut tree song with you. Yeah.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Hey, man, motherfuckers think I had that coconut tree song went viral on TikTok. Motherfuckers losing their goddamn mind, man. Golly. This woman is... Oh, God. Then I mentioned she's a cop, too. Oh, God. So, more funding for the police, you know. Sonia Massey, you know, that ain't enough to abolish the police. Oh, no. Yeah, oh, God.
Woman would serve in the White House. Those are the kinds of cases that I think as we go forward in this, what will become the next political campaign, I think we will see the kind of energy that an emotion.
Okay, that's it. Thank God. Yeah, I cut it off right there. I think it on the YouTube video it ended itself too. So yeah, man, almost an hour at this, man. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I had to go an hour talking about this shit, man. It's Van Jones, Simone Sanders, really the Native Land Pod, them two, Jamal Simmons now. It just, these are the black people that are a detriment to the black community, man. They serve no purpose. Their end goal is power and money. They'll sell us out for a goddamn butter biscuit with syrup for fucking milliseconds, man. Like, you know, that's why I'm gonna say this. I said this on Twitter. If black folks get their own land in America, part of reparations, them motherfuckers are not invited. We need reasonable black people that aren't cooning to run it, because those motherfuckers, they probably feds anyway. They'll probably tell the man that they doing this and that. Oh, master, you need to stop this and all that stuff. These are motherfuckers tell you that we don't need reparations because, you know, black folks, you know, because we got LeBron and Oprah and Tyler Perry at billionaires. Like, they're not even the top 1%. They're not even the top echelon of billionaires. They on the bottom tier pole. And second of all, them three motherfuckers, they ain't revolutionaries. They ain't fucking icons for the black community. Oprah is a fucking fake ass bitch. And Tyler Perry, I don't have really no problems with Tyler Perry, but he support the police state. So yeah, I have a problem with him. You support the police state. I'm done with you. And LeBron, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. That's sports related shit, but like, come on, man. Van Jones, stop crying, man. Stop crying for your master, man. Damn. Like, come on, man. Why you really had to fucking cry? And y'all should see them comments on YouTube, man. Somebody said that these media companies are crazy to leave the comments on. Like, damn. Like, people were going in on Van Jones. They just show you that Joe Biden is not a likable person. Joe Biden is like me in the group chat. I'm tolerable. Like, people don't like me. They tolerate me. That's a difference. People tolerate you. Like, you know when people like you. I say if one or two people in this world that actually like me, but the rest of the people just tolerate you. So, whew, boy, this is a show. You know, I know this is not a popular show on the ATP network, but goddamn, Goddamn, man. I just, I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I was in such a bad mood. I didn't want to talk about shit. I just edited the video for tea time, man. Again, y'all see me dancing, but deep inside I'm living in hell. So yeah, guys, thank you again for listening to my fat, ugly, stupid ass ramble for an hour. Twitter, man, even though Elon is suppressing the living shit out of me, I'm losing followers. I was at 9237, now I'm at 9170 something. Yeah, people claim that Elon is Twitter getting rid of bots, but nah, he's unfollowing people, and I'm gonna find out who unfollowed, who he unfollowed for me. So yeah, people like Elon Musk, man, yeah, this is why social media need to be treated like a public utility. See, if you do this, say fuck Israel, it's a problem for a Zionist being there. So yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that. Oh yeah, I can't forget about this, the fundraiser. We're gonna wrap it up on Friday. Today is Thursday. I'm gonna try to come out with this video this afternoon. So here's the fundraiser. And also too, guys, here's the GoFundMe for the CEO of the ATP network, Ty Peasant. Her kids need school clothes and school supplies. So hopefully this fundraiser should wrap up this weekend. I said Friday, but this weekend. Because kids go back to school on the 12th, and I want to make sure she have enough time, Ty Peasant, to buy school clothes and supplies for her kids. So thank you guys, the 9 donors that donated to the campaign, the fundraiser. I said campaign, jeez. The fundraiser, I really appreciate that. You guys mean something, man. I always have a feeling that people don't really give a shit about you, but there are people that actually care. I gotta recognize that. So yeah, guys, thank you again for donating, and also you can still donate too. I'm gonna put the link in the description below this video. On Twitter, I'm putting it on top of Twitter, top of the video. And one thing too, before I go, I wish that dumbass Elon Musk could make a section on Twitter where it just be videos only, so with more eyeballs could get more eyeballs on our ATP network content instead of just on the timeline. Because, but no, Elon don't want to do that. He want to take away likes and all that stuff. Just stupid shit. Like nobody asked for this, but it is what it is. I'm gonna make a separate video talking about how much Twitter is successful and stuff. Final thoughts on the Cornell West Jill Stein situation, man. It's just heartbroken to see two people with name recognition fight, bicker. Well, really, mostly it's Cornell West, but just it's a shame. I hate to be a negative Nancy. I know this platform is supposed to be speaking truth to power, but for the foreseeable future, I just don't see the left coming together. You think with the way the world's going, World War III brewing, the climate catastrophes every day you hear, you think we'll be more together, but we're not. So thank you guys again for watching me talk. This is Andre Morton of Andre the Man Show signing out. Have a good one. And oh yeah, thank you for watching the ATP Network, Voice for the Voiceless. Have a good one.